Hey, what's up guys? So I wanted to talk about fitness training for golf, and I want to give you an approach that is going to save you a lot of time. Now the reason I'm doing this is because when I talk to golfers, even high-level golfers, professional golfers, the one reason that comes up why people don't spend enough time on fitness training is time. Golf is a very time-consuming sport. If you're trying to play 1 or 2 rounds a week, that's 5 to 10 hours. And then if you're trying to throw in some time on the driving range, some time on your short game, some time on your putting, that's almost like a part-time job, right? Golf is extremely time-consuming. But fitness is important, especially if you want to play for a long time and especially if you want to play at a high level. So one of the rules that I use, or actually the only rule I use when it comes to fitness training, is I try to design workouts that don't take more than 20 minutes. 20 minutes twice a week, you're good. Are you going to get into the best shape of your life? No, not necessarily. But again, if golf is your priority, what you're looking for is a workout strategy that keeps your body strong, keeps your body mobile, helps you prevent injuries, and helps you play for a long time. And you don't need to spend hours in the gym in order to do that. All right, so my training philosophy is this: pull, push, legs, core. So I choose 4 exercises and I do them as a circuit training. So pull, meaning any exercise where you're pulling, which is going to use the muscles in your back and often your biceps. Push, which means exercises where you're targeting your chest and shoulder muscles and sometimes actually works the triceps. Legs, you're going to use different types of exercises that target the legs. And then obviously core is anything that works the abdominals, the lower back, and all the muscles in between. So you set up a circuit training. A circuit training, and if you've trained a lot, you know what this is, but I'm also talking to people who maybe don't have much experience in the gym. So circuit training is where you choose those 4 exercises and you do them one after the other. You take a short break and then you do them again, short break, and then you do them for a 3rd time. So I usually do 4 exercises, circuit training, 3 rounds, and I can be done in 20 minutes. So I'll give you a quick example of what one of my workouts would look like. All right, so this first exercise is what I would call a pull exercise, which is a row. So a row, I can use a resistance band. There's also tons of machines in the gym that allow you to do this. And a row is just basically this. It's a rowing motion where you bring your elbows straight back, you're squeezing your shoulder blades, and you're bringing it back. So any exercise where you're pulling. So I can pull out wide this way. I might keep my elbows in nice and tight this way. I might flip and pull from the bottom. These are going to target slightly different parts of the back. It's not that big a deal, to be honest. But any exercise where you're pulling towards you, and that's going to help activate those posture muscles and your back muscles so your back can stay nice and strong. So though I said pull, push, legs, core, I usually do pull, legs, push, core, because I want to give my upper body a break between the pull and the push. So for the legs, it can be as simple as doing body squats. If you want to make them a little harder, you can do tiptoe squats. If you want to make them a little even harder still, you can do a little hop in between your squats. So squats is a really good exercise. You can also do single leg deadlifts, which are really good for the hamstrings. Tons of exercise you can do for the legs. All right, so it goes pull first, then legs. All right, so we did pull, we did legs, next is push. The easiest push, it even has the words push in the name, which is push-ups. So push-ups, by far the best exercise for the upper body because you can do them anywhere, you can do them all the time. And you can actually involve your back muscles when it comes to push-ups, though they are mostly focused on the chest and shoulders. There's a whole variety of different types of push-ups you can do. And I'm gonna do a whole segment on push-ups at some point, but just to give you an idea, you can do regular push-ups. So this would focus primarily on the chest muscles. If you want to bring your hands in nice and close and isolate the triceps, you can do tricep push-ups where your elbows go straight back. If you want, you can bring your feet up this way, push your head downward, and that's going to target the shoulders and the upper chest. If you struggle with push-ups, so my rule is you should be able to do 10 push-ups. That usually is a sign of decent upper body strength. If you struggle to get up to 10, there's no problem going down on your knees. Just get them done. All right, so when you get to here, maybe you do 5 and you just can't get up, drop 1 knee to the ground. See if that helps you out. If you still can't do them, then drop both knees down. Just try to get done. Push yourself to get those 10 push-ups done, even if it means going down on your knees. And then for core, one of the basic exercises that I think everybody knows for core is a plank. Plank is great because it's very low impact and it really forces you to not only use your abdominal muscles, but all of the muscles involved in the core. All right, so there are different versions of the plank. You can do a straight arm plank, which is almost like just staying up in your push-up position like this. Now, when you're doing this, make sure that you're actually squeezing your core muscles to make sure they're engaged. Then if you don't feel comfortable with this, you can also come down. The one that most people probably practice is this one, where you're on your forearms, keeping everything nice and straight. If you struggle with this, you can actually come down on your knees and try holding this for a minute. You're still gonna feel your core engage, okay? So if you have a weak core, there's nothing wrong with doing a plank on your knees. And then you can also play around with other ones like a side plank, where you'll prop yourself up on the arm like that, put this arm up to make sure that you're well aligned, and then you switch, do the other side. So there's all different varieties of planks that you can use, and I'll probably do another segment on planks and different ways you can train your core. All right, guys, so that's my training philosophy, which is pull, push, legs, core. Now, obviously you can mix up the order. Like I said, you can do pull, then legs, then push, then core. Do it as a circuit training. Now, a really good trick here, if you want to help with recovery, but also to include some mental focus training, is include 3 deep breaths in between each round of your circuit. So you do your 4 exercises, then maybe you get down on your knees, you close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths. It's gonna help with physical recovery, but it's also gonna start training you to focus your mind and to use some of that positive neurochemistry that you're triggering with your workout and learning how to enhance it. And this is actually gonna serve you when you get on the golf course. So if you start learning how to breathe during your workouts, you're actually gonna be able to use that same breathing and those same breathing techniques on the golf course to help improve your performance. Okay? So if you enjoyed this type of workout, if you enjoy these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. And look forward to the next one. Have an amazing day. Peace.